Well, we've all seen the movie The Matrix. And then you start to wonder if computer games have become so realistic that maybe these avatars are real and they need to take it one step further. Let's assume that this person who presses the play button running this video in the game is dreaming and we are that dream. And so cosmic consciousness determines the existence of reality, of what is outside of our universe. This question has been understood by many who have been before us, and probably many who have been before us, and probably many who will be after us. That scientists still have not been able to measure the full diameter of the observable universe, and that's not even including the unobservable part. This is true, and so we must realize that the ancient philosophers got some of these things correct. Materialism, the idea that we are just atoms, that all that we are is finite. What is the observable universe refers to the part of the universe that we can observe and study with telescopes and other. It is limited by the fact that light is the primary means of gathering information. Information about the universe can only move at a finite speed. This means that we can only observe objects and events that are within a certain distance from us, and we can't directly observe objects or events that are too far away or have occurred too long ago. The size of the observable universe is estimated to be about 93 billion light-years in diameter, which is much larger than the estimated size of the entire universe, which is thought to be about 13.8 billion years. This is because the expansion of the universe has caused objects that were once close together have begun to move farther away from each other, and the light from these objects began to take longer to reach us as a whole. The observable universe is a vast and fascinating place, and we still don't know a lot about it. But thanks to telescopes such as NASA's James Webb Telescope, we still don't know much about it. The James Webb Telescope and other scientific instruments, we continue to learn more about the structure, the composition and history of the universe, and its various phenomena. What lies beyond the boundaries of the observable universe? What's at the edge of the observable universe? If the universe is only 13.8 billion years old, how can it be 93 billion light years old? And why do we know so little about what's out there? In order to reach the edge of the observable universe, we need to develop some methods of transportation that would allow us to either go beyond space-time using warp drive or wormholes, which have long been discussed by scientists who think it's simply impossible, or traveling faster than the speed of light. The question of whether either are possible or not possible is highly controversial, and even if it were possible, it would require technology from outside on the scale of current human intelligence. The theory of cosmic inflation states that the size of the entire universe is at least 10 times raised to the power of 23 times the size of the observable universe. It's a number so large that it is simply incomprehensible to man, because we can't see or measure the unobservable part of the universe, that we have no way of knowing what lies beyond it. But that doesn't mean that we can't formulate a theory based on the information we have from distant galaxies, and NASA plays a huge role in that. What NASA has discovered. NASA, along with other space agencies and research institutes around the world, has made many significant contributions to our understanding of the universe. In the years leading up to the James Webb Telescope became operational this year. NASA has already published photos of the ultra-deep field with the Hubble telescope, which was in use before. Webb released new images of the universe when the James Webb Telescope first appeared. It was used to study the most distant galaxy ever seen. The images showed many galaxies flickering in the distant cosmos, seemed to be the same as they were a few million years after the Big Bang, nearly 13.8 billion years ago. The expansion of the cosmos to stretch light to more red wavelengths, which allows the John F. Kennedy telescope to detect infrared light. Webb's telescope detects infrared light, exposing galaxies that were formed very early in the history of the universe. Since the James Webb Telescope has observed many distant galactic fields, scientists began to study the rate of star formation in the early universe. This study led to the conclusion that 44 previously unknown galaxies that date back 300 million years ago